Should America double Chinese student visas? Is saving failing colleges and universities worth the national security risk? How should we think about this? Here's the point. President Trump has floated a proposal to allow up to 600,000 Chinese students to enter the United States on student visas. This would roughly double the current number of Chinese students entering the U.S. as part of an ongoing trade negotiation with Beijing. The stated goal for the increase would be to help sustain struggling American universities that have become financially dependent on international tuition dollars. The proposal immediately raises critical questions about priorities. Should American universities be propped up by Chinese cash? Can we separate economic benefits from national security risks? And what message does this send about our national sovereignty? First, we need to be clear about what we're being asked to save. Many American universities have become ideological factories that actively undermine Western civilization, Christian values, and American identity. They champion critical race theory, radical gender ideology, and anti-American revisionist history. They defiantly teach it now, even as the Department of Education has threatened to withhold federal funding. They silence conservative voices under speech codes and ostracize intellectual dissent. While American universities are a boon to local economies across the country, some of these institutions would be doing America a favor by completely overhauling or closing their doors. Second, national security must never be sacrificed for foreign cash. The Chinese Communist Party systematically infiltrated American universities through their Confucius Institutes. That is a widely known fact. These cultural exchange programs with Chinese universities have been espionage fronts of operation. These institutes were documented as tools for surveillance, intellectual property theft, and ideological influence. The FBI has repeatedly warned that Chinese students and academics are targeted for recruitment by Chinese intelligence. And in 2019, over 100 Confucius Institutes operated on American campuses before they were finally shut down. There are a handful of these institutes that still operate today, but doubling Chinese student visas could reopen doors to threats we spent years closing. Third, trade deals cannot come at the cost of American sovereignty or freedom. Yes, America needs better trade terms with China, but America also needs to divest of buying from China. The United States is China's biggest trading partner, but Mexico is the largest trading partner to the U.S. Yes, reducing our massive trade deficit matters, but not by importing potential intelligence threats into our most sensitive research institutions. Chinese students aren't the problem. The CCP's systematic exploitation of student visa programs are the problem. America doesn't need China's money badly enough to compromise our national security infrastructure or to fuel universities who are weakening the U.S. from within. We cannot be naive about China's infiltration into the United States or the short-term gain of a foreign cash to bolster universities that may not deserve to remain open. The CCP has exploited our student visa program to their benefit. America needs universities that serve American interests, promoting American values. America needs student visa policies that serve American interests and not our foreign adversaries. We need trade deals that strengthen our economy without compromising our security. And we need leaders who understand that some things cannot be traded for any price. What we have is worth way more than what Chinese cash can buy.